So David, a belated interview today based off yesterday's performance at Vauxhall Motors. It was a 3-2 defeat. Did we pay the price for the opening 3 minutes?
Yeah, I just watched 20 minutes of fireworks out there and it wasn't as exciting as the first 8 minutes of yesterday's game. I just thought we were so slow out of the traps yesterday. We switched off and the first goal was a fluke, but he got in far too easily. Miss it the cross and it leads into the back post. The second one we switched off in the second phase of a corner, which is criminal, and we talked about the importance of set pieces with them being a big side. I thought our reaction was good. Half time was quite critical, but reflected. I just thought our reaction was really good. We scored quickly and I thought we largely controlled the next 30 minutes after that. But to concede when we did, killed the game really. It made it so difficult for us. They were very efficient in the second half. I think they're very good at what they do. You can see why they're top of the table. They made life difficult for us. They ran the clock down, they put balls into good areas, asked questions, and whilst we plugged away and had a lot of possession, we didn't really test Atkinson enough. I think we scored with both shots on target, and that's probably the biggest criticism I had. I thought we played a lot of good football, which didn't really test the keeper, didn't get the end product, and switched off. Big moments cost us.
Is it positive signs that, like you said, we've reacted quickly, get a goal back to make it 2-1, albeit they go and score towards the back end of the first half, but no one really gave up and there was a lot of battle in the performance yesterday?
Yeah, certainly can't level the criticism that we did a month ago around attitude. I think the attitude since Alison has been superb, and we've been on a good run, and yesterday keeps that form the same. I think it's 11 points from 6 games, which is a decent return. But that's all been because of attitude and desire, and it's so disappointing that despite all of that, we switched off in those big moments. We switched off in those big moments yesterday, and that cost us, because everything else we did was largely good and was positive, and you know, it's a real balance, because yes, we were critical of the goals we conceded, and we need to be better at that, but we can't be too defeatist and we can't be too down, because we did do a lot of good. There was lots of very good football play. There were a lot of positives to take from the game. It's good for Eric to get a goal. He's been striving for a goal for weeks and weeks, and so took his goal really well. And I thought G was bright when he came on. We saw Bailey come back on. So lots of positives from yesterday. We've now just got a massive week coming up.
I was just going to say on Eric. He's had some chances in the last few games where it's just not bobbled right for him. It's bobbled over his foot. You can't level that in, because that was quite a finish yesterday, to be fair to him.
Yeah, and I said to G afterwards, I thought he'd made the wrong decision, because I thought he would have taken himself down the outside, and he said he realised Eric was making that run, so cut back across, so he wasn't getting on top of the defenders, and the way it passed was perfect, and Eric was just instinctive. He hit it, and it's probably what he needed. I think a couple of times he's had time to think, and he's overthinking because he's not scored. He's getting that sort of 2-10, whereas yesterday it was just an instinctive striker's finish. He absolutely put his laces through it, and it was in the back of the net before Atkinson could really react. He caught it that well.
Overall, more positives than negatives out yesterday.
Yeah, we've gone to top of the league. A difficult place to go against a side who are very efficient, very effective, got some quality, running through the spine, got huge side, physical outfit, and are always going to ask a lot of questions of you. And we didn't answer all of those, but I thought in terms of the overall game, I thought we largely controlled it. I thought we had lots of good possession. I thought we played lots of good football, and on another day, things may have gone better for us. So I think we need to focus on that as we go into next weekend.
And we move on now. We've got 2 home games in a row with Congleton this Saturday, and then City Liverpool on Tuesday. How big are those 2 games in terms of bouncing back?
It's huge, because what we can't be is a side who has a run of 6 bad games or 6 bad results, or a run of 6 good results, and keep kind of flip flopping. We need to get consistency. We need to be a side who picking up 4 or 5 points from every kind of 3 games. So we need a reaction. We've been very good at home. Hanley aside, I think we've been very good at home. I don't think anybody's really come here other than Hanley and really turn us over. I think if you look at the performance against Clitheroe, against Hednesford, we've shown what we can do at Seal Park, and we've got to do that. We've got to make this a fortress. We've got to make it a difficult place for teams to come. We'll focus on that on Thursday. We'll focus on what we're good at, and focus on our strengths, and make sure we reinforce what's important for us in terms of how we play and what we want from the players. And then we need to take that into Congleton, who had a very good win yesterday, a last minute winner. and will be another difficult. It's the same every week. Every side's got genuinely can't, from top to bottom. There isn't very much in it in this league, and Congleton and then City, Liverpool, and who knows where they'll be in terms of manager come next Tuesday. So that's quite a difficult one to prepare for. Difficult anyway, so quickly after the Congleton game, but even more so if you get a new manager in and potentially a bit of turnover in players.
And with the game against Congleton today, obviously you here at the fireworks event tonight, we're giving away some free tickets. Just how big would it be for us to get a big crowd, a bumper crowd to support them?
And I think if people come in, they've got the free tickets. You know, it literally costs nothing for them to come along. I think they'll see what an enjoyable afternoon it is. The last home game, the Wythenshawe Town game, down at the park end, the Wythenshawe fans were in there, our fans were in there. The noise was incredible in that second half. The atmosphere was brilliant. You know, I don't know what people think they're going to see in non-league football, but it's a big kind of friendly family. It's a lot of positivity. It's friends kind of catching up. Yes, there's a lot of noise and there's a bit of singing and chanting, but it's all good natured and it's good banter. And I think people come along seeing that will enjoy it and hopefully come back again. If we could get 600, 700, 800 through the gates, that would make a massive difference for us. It'd give the players a lift. And yeah, I think fans coming through the door for the first time, or people coming through the door for the first time, will soon convert and become fans and hopefully become regular fixtures.
Thanks, David.
Cheers, Nathan.